Terry, we received your sample material in, and I'm going to show you the Clicker 1500 cutting with two different types of dies. One type of die is an 1.25" high Clicker die. This is a die that we manufacture in-house. Okay, now, and again, with this type of die on this press, you can cut up to 60 inches of blade per cycle. So I'll show you how this one works. You would simply set your material on the die cutting board. That's this plastic surface here. Put the die on top of the material, slide it in. Click it out. And you get a nice clean cut. Now again, that's with a Clicker die. Okay, and I'm actually going to show you three types of dies. The second type of die that you can use to cut with our press is what is called a forged die. Now a forged die is also an 1.25" high, and this is forged steel. This gives you a little bit cleaner cut. So I'll show you this one working as well. Again, you set the material on top of the die, or on top of the cutting board. Put the die on top of the material, slide it in, click it out. This also gives you a nice clean cut, and I'll go ahead and I'll label these different samples before I send them back to you. Now the third type of die that I'm going to show cutting your material is a steel rule die. Now the steel rule die, we'll set this up a little differently. You can actually use our press two different ways. In this case, I'm going to put the cutting board on the top. Now there are mounting holes on the top of this steel platen, but for simplicity purposes, I'm just going to clamp this to the top. Now, the way that it would work with a steel rule die, you would have your steel rule die on the bottom. This steel rule die is an 1.25" high die, and it has ejection foam in it. You can also get this type of die in a .937 high variety. With this type of die, you can cut up to 120 inches of blade with this 1500 press. The way this would work, you'd put your die on the bottom, put your material on top of the die, slide it in, push it out, and again you get a nice clean edge with this type of die. And we had discussed heating the platen in order to do your edge seal. Now that's something that we have had customers do on their own end in the past, but it's not something that we do in-house. But again, your engineering department could figure out a way to heat this top platen in order to give the edge seal that you guys were looking to achieve on the edge of your material. I'll go ahead and upload this video for you guys and give you a call to discuss. Thank you.